Thank you very much, Mr. A.K. Azad. Very good day to everybody. It's my honor and privilege to be with you all, the luminaries, though online, in this platform of International Poetry Concert for World Peace. I felicitate all the distinguished poets from different countries of the world and express my gratitude to Bongyo Sahitya Darpan for inviting me as our keynote speaker. I like to salute respected Mr. Zakir Hussain, sir, and this is the first time I meet you though online. I'm really honored and I feel privileged to be with you in the same platform. And I do like to express my hearty thanks and gratitude to Bongyo Sahitya Darpan once again. Now, I like to be brief because, as Mr. A.K. Ajad has already declared that he will have to make room for all the poets from different countries. So I like to be brief. I celebrate the poets because it is only those who can make the world a better place for humanity. Poets create the world, which is equally shared by Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, Sikhs, Jains, Jews, and every single community with the singular spirit of sisterhood and brotherhood. Poets create the world, which is never compartmentalized, and where even the subaltern can speak. Poets are like Antonio Gramsci's organic intellectuals. They stand against gender violence, political repression, economic deprivation, ecological destruction, corporatization of power and economy, and the division of human society into center and margin. They cherish a staunch determination to set things fall apart like situation right. They are the great philosophic reformers, and in their voice we hear the echo of Shakespeare's Hamlet, who soliloquizes, "Time is out of joint, oh, cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right." So the poet's duty is to set the things right, to set the time right, to set the situation right. They are the cosmopolitan, like Walt Whitman, who celebrates the spirit of democracy and egalitarianism and declares very affectionately, "I am Lurs, I contain multitudes." They are like Syrian poet Adonis, who lends his dream to the people and teaches them to live in peace and harmony in a world which is never compartmentalized in terms of gender, belief system, bigotry, parochialism, and chauvinism. Adonis generously addresses the world and says, I'm quoting from his poem, "Take my dream, sew it, wear it, a dress." Poetry in the hands of the oppressed turns into a weapon that fights against the dominance and hegemony of the power structure, as we find it with Percy Bysshe Shelley, our Bengali poet Kazi Nazrul Islam, African poet Chinua Achebe, and Federico Garcia Lorca, Pablo Neruda, Maya Angelou, Mahmoud Darwish, Heba Kamal Abu Nada, and many other poets of the world from different corners. Poetry feels the pulse of time, and it has the power to lead a community to the path of being into a nation state, embracing people with the spirit of nationalism and nationhood, as we find it with our great Bengali poet Rabindranath Tagore. Poetry plays the essential role in all cultures in linking the diachronic past with the synchronic present. It offers the discursive platform standing on which we see how human civilization moves on through the vicissitudes of loss and gain of mankind. Gilgamesh, a Sumerian epic, metaphorically interprets man's insatiable thirst for immortality. Then, in our subcontinent, great epic poems, Ramayana and Mahabharata, offer the essence of discursive Oriental philosophy and the dialects of the argumentative Indians. Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, through the anthropomorphic representation of gods and goddesses, portray man's inherent ambition to conquer the limitations of life. African epic of Sandhyata brings to light the very rich orator narrated by the Greeks and reflects on the rich history and heritage of Mali Empire. So I think today's concert will work as a stimulus in bringing diverse thoughts and ideas together and ensuring dialogic interaction that will, of course, enrich one another. It will pave the way for the generation for rereading thoughts and ideas differently in a time when cyber technology, artificial intelligence, robots and robotics are challenging human impulses and thought process. Hence, let poetry sing the song of humanity. Let poetry hail peace in Ukraine, in Palestine, in Gaza, in Israel also, and in every other corner of the world. Let poetry teach us to live in the spirit of brotherhood and sisterhood. Let poetry promote fellow feeling, tolerance, love, and peace. Long live poetry, long live poets. Thank you very much. Stay tuned, stay blessed.